Hey guys, what's up? It's Kyla. So today I'm going to be doing a video that's a bit on the helpful side, and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 tips and tricks for transition. And this video is mostly pointed toward those who aren't natural and are debating on whether they should go natural. No, even though a lot of people are going natural, there's still those who are confused on whether they should go natural, and they always ask the question, oh, to transition or not to transition, oh, to big chop or not to big chop. And before I even get way too ahead of myself, I should tell you what transitioning is. Transitioning is just the growing out of your natural texture before you cut off the perm or splitting damaged type parts of your hair. Oh, and it doesn't look like I have pants on, but I do have shorts on. I promise. But as I was saying, oh, and if I keep looking down, it's because I have a little notebook. Oh, and it has little puppies on it. Like, how cute is that? But yeah, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notepad, which is right here. But you know, some people don't want to cut off all their hair and start all over. You know, I being one of those people who did not want to cut off all my hair. To you guys, my top 5 tips and tricks on if you decide to transition. Before I get started, I'm just going to have a link down below for natural hair terminology from now on, because I know that sometimes I say things that are kind of confusing and I sometimes forget to put the definition of what I'm trying to say right here. So I'm just gonna have a link down below for those of you who may not completely understand what I'm saying, or if I don't explain it well enough, I'll have a link down below. Now, without further ado, let's just my very first tip is to moisturize. And when I say moisturize, I mean like moisturize. Deep condition, leave-in conditioners, moisturizers, oils, whatever it is you need to do. When you are transitioning, the hair, the border line between your natural hair and your permed hair is most delicate. That is the most delicate part of your area of your hair, because I mean, there are 2 different textures. The natural hair is fighting to get the moisture that your permed hair has. So your permed hair is going to be very dry. So with that being said, very dry hair equals breakage. Breakage means uneven ends. Uneven ends mean you may just have to cut it all the permed ends off. And what if permed hair is like this long still? So moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. That's one of the most important tips that I have for you transitioners out there. My second tip is out with the old, in with the new. Every single time you notice hair growing, cut off a little bit more of that perm. You should probably cut your hair at least once a month, at least. Depending on how fast your hair grows and how much you think you need to cut your hair, you know, you need to base it on what your hair is. But at least once a month, you should be cutting a ½ inch of hair off. And this will give your hair enough time to grow and enough time to, you know, prepare yourself before, you know, you cut it again. My third tip is to do transition styles. Try to stay away from heat as much as possible, because again, the hair is at its weakest because you have all this damaged hair still on your head. Kind of takes away moisture. I mean, you're forcing your hair into another texture when you do heat. So with that being said, I highly suggest you stay the heck away from heat as much as possible. You know, I mean, for special events, you know, you may want to straighten your hair or curl your hair. That's totally fine. But on regular occasions, as opposed to you straightening your hair like you normally would, stay away from it. I will have links down below to great transition styles. I myself did a transition style. It was a 2-strand twist style. So I will link that down below, and another type of transitioner style for you guys to do, because it's very vital to try to stay away from heat. I mean, you should stay away from heat when you're natural, but especially when you're transitioning. My 4th tip is to stay away from dyes or chemicals. Now, I know we're women, we like to change up our hair, you know, dye it, whatever it is. But the problem is, whatever problems you have before you dye it, you know, dry hair, breakage, split ends, those problems are enhanced when you dye it. So I suggest that you stay away from it, period. until, you know, the hair is mostly done transitioning. And even then, because, you know, you yourself are getting used to your natural hair, and your hair is, you know, getting used to not having chemicals in it. And my last tip is patience. Patience is vital. You know, you're excited to know your natural texture. You're also, you know, so you know, you're excited, so you want to get into the groove of everything, but you need to be patient with your hair. Everyone's hair is different. Everyone's hair goes at a different pace. Everyone's hair reacts to different things, and transitioning is the same way. You know, you have to be patient with your hair, because if you rush it and you try to do something that you shouldn't do, you may mess up your hair in a serious way that it cannot be fixed. So I just relax. Your hair is gonna grow in. It's gonna do what it does, and then you will be fine and your hair will be fine. So that's my last tip, and that's, again, a very important tip. Although all of the tips that I have are very important, this is what I did when I transitioned, and nothing bad happened to my hair during this process. My hair was at its healthiest pretty much back then. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this seriously helped one of you guys. Again, if this helps one of you guys, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, because that helps me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because I make new videos every week. So you should, you know, subscribe so that you can watch my videos, because anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.